Hello, we're back. It's been a while. I think I filmed a few videos in here, but I'm sick today, and I was like, crap, I haven't filmed a video in a while. So I'm gonna go over some things that I've been working on. Um, I've been lazy enough today, and I haven't been at school for the past 2 days. I'm running a fever, um, but ibuprofen's kicking in. So I'm gonna see if I can't get a short form video done. My voice is cooked right now, but yeah. So let's go ahead and show you guys some of the latest. Holy shit, we got the camera jiggle. Let's show you guys some of the latest things that I've been working on. Recently, I discovered some sort of AI harnessing tool called openclaw. And maybe I'm a little late to the party, but this stuff is starting to get pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what it's about, what it can do. Pretty much, it's connected to an API key of your choice, which references a large language model such as ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude. And it has access to other tools that you give it access to. So it could have access to your Gmail. I give it access to GitHub, so that it can put code there. Um, I also give it access to Netlify so that it can take that code from GitHub and push it to Netlify so that it's on the web. So I can have it make like some sort of like small coding prototype, and then I can push it out to the internet using Netlify, and what I've given it access to. Freak. I sound so weird. Like, I know I shouldn't sound like this, but so I have openclaw installed on a Docker container, um, just so that it doesn't have access to my whole computer. And what openclaw can do is it can, wherever it's set up, it has access to every file that is on here. So right now, this is installed on a Docker container, so it has access to every single file that's on this Docker container. What I just did, crap. I'm pretty sure Discord doesn't show up on here. It does. Okay. Oh, now it's gone. That's strange. Let me double check the stream real quick. It's been a second. Like what, bro?
Shit. How did I do it? How did I do it?
Damn, is that what I look like right now? Okay, whatever. Yo, I got 8 followers. Check this out, bro. Go, whatchamacallit. if you're catching the replay on YouTube, go to my Twitch and follow me here so that you can interact with this live stream we got going. Yeah, pause this and see if it. Okay, so you can't see anything on here. That's good. So I have it set up with Discord. And what I can pretty much do is from this Docker container, I can talk to it through Discord, which I can use on my phone, and it will reference my computer to do tasks. So I can have it go on the internet, check out websites, do certain things within those websites. I can give it API keys to go and do other things like push code to GitHub. People even hook it up with Twitter and can have the AI post things on Twitter. I wouldn't recommend that. Just because Twitter is already filled with a bunch of AI slop. But I'm gonna give it access so that it can read Twitter, because Twitter is or X is very useful for real time information. So for my instance, running this digital marketing agency, I need to build websites for people, and say there was something that I wasn't aware of, some issue with the code base. There was some issue with the code base that was urgent. What I could do is I could yeah, if there was some issue with the code base, what I could do is I could go and reference I could go and ask my openclaw to, hey, there's this sort of issue that I wasn't aware of before. Tell me how you can fix this. And what, like, I wouldn't ask it to go ahead and go fix it off the bat, but I would ask it something like, hey, can you go and fix this, or like try and find out what the problem is, like diagnose it, and how would you fix it through my phone. So I could be anywhere, and as long as my computer is on, this Docker container is open and openclaw is running, and I don't hit any like stupid limits or whatever with API keys, which I'll get to in a second. As long as it's open and my computer is on, it's not in sleep mode. It has to be on for this to work. I mean, the monitor can be off, but the actual computer has to be on and running. I could talk to this AI agent from pretty much anywhere, as long as I have my phone on me, and it could execute tasks on my computer. This is especially useful for me in my case, because I'm a student at high school. So I can't always be at my computer doing work, but if something goes wrong, or I want to work on something, I can reference that AI agent on that Docker container that I have set up on my computer, and it can give me real access to the internet and the power of having a computer in front of you without actually having a computer in front of you. So, I mean, I can't really open up my openclaw messages, but It's pretty cool stuff. It is a big security risk though. Um, when I talked to someone that was more knowledgeable about this AI stuff and whatever, um, they said that I shouldn't be getting into it unless I know what Claude Code is about, and I told them that I didn't. So once I get some cash, I'm gonna go figure out what Claude Code is about, um, and really see what's going on there. I'm just getting started with openclaw, um, but I think it's gonna be really useful because I'm not gonna be able to be at my computer all the time, and I'll be able to talk to my computer through my phone. So yeah, let's get back into it. Here we go. Yo, refocus. Sorry, chatter. Yo, what is going on? What is it focusing on? I guess, bro. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, you guys can see my screen again. Yeah, there's nobody here. Okay. Gotta stay hydrated because I'm sick. I had my website down for a while, and what I've been trying to do, there's this other cool tool that I'm starting to learn about. It's called Google Antigravity, and I believe it's called IDE, Integrated Developer Environment. IDE, Integrated Development Environment. My bad. My bad. Yeah. And so what I can have happen is I could be talking to it, or I can have some code open or whatever, and I could come over here and I could say like, hey, there's this like check lines this through this. I want to add something here. I think there's an error going on. Can you like try and diagnose the problem? And it can actually run commands, and you can have it linked up to MCP servers. So I also have this set up with GitHub, and I will set it up with Netlify. I can go ahead and ask it what tools it has access to. What tools or MCP servers do you have access to? Okay, it has GitHub, it has Supabase, it has Netlify, and it has Resend. So GitHub is just like putting code online. Supabase is just a database. Netlify is for hosting, and Resend is for sending emails through websites. So, yeah, pretty cool, and it can go and reference these tools whenever I ask it to. So I could say, hey, here's what I want you to do. Create a landing page website for this type of business, say like a bakery business. Push that all the code that you just made to GitHub. Have a database with user authentication set up so that people can create accounts with this bakery site for some reason. And then have it when someone fills out this form on the site, they get an email or whatever using your MCP server Resend, and then when all of that is done, push it to Netlify so that I can look over it and purchase the domain later. So, yeah, pretty cool. It's almost like openclaw, but also what openclaw can do is it can have cron jobs. So, it's just like it's how you can schedule tasks. So you can see like, hey, every 5 minutes I want you to check and see if there's problems with my website, and if there is, contact me. If there's not, don't. Or you could say like, hey, every time I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, I want you to check the stock market and tell me what it did and what it's going to do, or it is probably going to do over the next few days. And it can schedule something, still be running, and then when that time hits, it sends you a notification. So, pretty cool stuff. What else can we work on today? I've got to get some verification done with name.com. But I can do that later. You know what? That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. This was 16 minutes. Boom, easy. So yeah, we went over openclaw, what it is, why it's cool, why you should be very careful with it. We went over Google antigravity, why it's cool, why you should be careful with it. Um, Sorry for not posting a video sooner. Um, Catch you in the next one, I guess.